are in sales. You told an audience of PR folks, you are in sales. What did you mean by that?
I mean that it is the duty of all professionals inside an organization to advance the business. And I think that sometimes PR thinks that they are in the shielded part because they're almost in the sense that they're in the editorial side of the house, and I disagree. And I think that they're even in journalism, like you're involved in,
yeah.
There's of course the editorial line. You can't stray, and you must disclose and all those sorts of things. But I believe that you're in sales, because otherwise, if you're not doing things to up the circulation, then there's no purpose for you being there.
Sure.
So in all other kinds of aspects of business, I think that PR professionals are part of sales. I don't mean that they must follow the same campaign as marketing and all that. I mean that it's their job to deliver business value, not just push press releases out to the wild.
Well, a great way we found to empower employees on social media is by actually training them. Social media is so new, so we wanted to give employees the right tips and techniques of how to write for different social media properties and how to really be authentic, be themselves, that they are representing the company, but we really want them to be themselves and talking about their own personal experiences related to that.
Right.
What can the PR industry learn from the marketing side or the brand side?
Well, it's a good question, and it's always been back and forth which came first, PR or marketing. And the fact is that I think PR and marketing can learn from each other. In many cases, they are interlinked anyway. When I was at Hitachi, I handled PR as well as corporate marketing, as well as web and social media, et cetera, et cetera. And I think, it's all about advocacy, it's all about engagement, it's all about relevance and connecting and bonding with all of your constituencies. That's what it boils down to. And the way you make it memorable is, as we've heard from the sessions, telling stories.
Yeah.
I think social media is so technical and tactical. I think those things can definitely be taught. I think an important thing is, though, if people know how to convey a message, that's something that's more often than not necessarily taught, but born into someone, right, being a great communicator. And if they're able to communicate messages effectively and be creative about how they communicate, I'll take that any day.
Being there at the point of wow, when somebody's feeling great about your experience and capturing it in video and turning that into a testimonial with their approval, it's gold. It's better than writing your own copy.
And social media is a great way to sort of capture that wow moment, right? Too.
Yeah.
You've been a big proponent of that. What are some other ways that PR professionals can capture that wow, maybe in the social?
Sure. So, I mean, there's services like Twitter where people are talking about your product every day. And if a PR person is savvy enough to catch on when somebody's complaining, there's a great opportunity to make them feel heard and to get them served. And don't wait for the influential person to do that. That's the worst, because everyone goes, oh, well, you're such and such. Of course you're going to get that treatment. But have the regular person get that great experience. And once that happens, then they tell so many people. And if it happened on social media, then of course it spreads further because more people saw it happen.